All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page. Two dynamic powerhouse institutions of Black power, education, entertainment, spirituality, culture, history, all that, family. You should most definitely want to be a part of this institution, gas, global African supremacy. You feel me? Memberships are available. The link is right down in the video description. It's right there in the chat. That's all you have to do is click it. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Student Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage. Continue, and not only Sarah, but General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage. Continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sarah Student Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. Check out that catalog. Get you a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University. We talking about over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Ain't nothing but fire. We got that Kemetic, we got that ancient Egyptian empire, dynasty, deities. We got everything under the sun, temple study, you know, the occult information on the ancient Egyptians. We got all that. We got the global Kushite empire. We got hip hop occult. We got Freemasonry exposed, Black Illuminati, his Christianity, Islam, Judaism, his Hinduism exposed. The black woman is God, making her the white man. Old Mecca voyages of the Nile, ancient America. We got it all. Gas, global African supremacy. Get over there to Seti University, GeneralSeti.com. It'll blow your mind. That's all I can tell you. There's no website on the planet that could compare or compete. Become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never calm. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube. Just so exquisite, I keep it for my family on Patreon. Over 500 exclusive live streams that have not been seen any other place. You see, no other website I have is, has that distinction. GeneralSeti.com is the most complete video library that I have. Shit, you wouldn't even believe is there, but it's been, it's been produced. It's already been, been produced before. Patreon is the live streams. You feel me? And so both of them are most necessary because you're going to see stuff on both that you just ain't going to see on either or. You feel me? So you had to go to General Seti. You had to go to Patreon. I got so much stuff, I had to split it up. There's no way I have it on. It'll blow up the internet if I did it like that. So, yeah, make sure you get over to Patreon. To all the family that donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. For appreciating me. Any of the family would like to donate. The link is right there on the screen. It's in the chat. It's in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you and I appreciate you. Thank you again. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Student Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. Now, here we go again. They say Elon Musk show his true colors, flash his Nazi salute during Trump's inauguration. And and what you thought he was going to do. See, this is what, I'm glad. Thank you, Elon. Thank you. Because I've been saying you was a Nazi for a long time. And Y'all niggas y'all mad at people for, I love it. I love it. Thank you, Elon. Throw it up again, because I knew that's what you was all the time. Yeah, you might have been, but no, you don't joke when you high. They say when you drunk and high, you really show who you are. Shit come out your mouth you been wanting to say. Shit you been wanting to do. Yeah, how is it a mistake when his goddamn daddy was a Nazi? Huh? Yeah, he was down there in apartheid South Africa, just like all the other Cro-Magnon Neanderthals committing genocide on our peoples down in South Africa. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. No, the Dutch, a Boer, that's a Nazi. Yeah, shit. It's one of the, outside of the United States, South Africa was like one of the leading nations in goddamn what they call the white hate groups, the neo-Nazis. Yeah, that's where they come from. Yeah, you can't, man, he's culturally inclined to do what he been doing. Yeah, committing all type of atrocities on our peoples in South Africa. And then he want to come over here. And then he want to perpetrate the fraud. Okay. But see, the thing is, I'm well aware that Donald Trump is a racist. I'm well aware of that. And so is a whole lot more Europeans. He ain't the only one. Ain't no one motherfucker can uphold white supremacy. See, just like Francis Cress Welsing said, in order for it to be successful, the majority got to practice it. They're already a minority. So if they're a minority, in order for white supremacy to be successful, the majority of white people have to engage in white supremacy. It'll fall apart overnight if they didn't. So we look at you and see, the thing is, you look at this one person and you say, oh, Donald Trump is a racist. Then you look over here, but what about this 100 million of these motherfuckers over here nobody's focusing on? Who's empowering this motherfucker? To do the work, to get up there and lead, to lead in their endeavor. So we can't just look at one and think, oh, he's somehow he got a patent on, and so Elon just like him. And Hulk Hogan is just like him. All of them fit right together. Birds of a feather flock together. JD Vance, he's the same kind of guy. He's the same guy. Just like Elon, just like Hulk Hogan. Yeah. All of them. Yeah. All of them is the same way. I don't have no problem in be yourself. Because I'm going to go out there, I'm going to throw up the black fist. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to wear it on my sleeve. I ain't going to hide it from no motherfucking body. Everybody know how I get down. I voice my opinion. I've been voicing my opinion, and motherfuckers know exactly. So, I mean, it's not nothing big to me that he threw that up. That's not, I seen, Donald Trump threw it up. Yeah, he threw it up during one of his campaigns. He threw the damn Nazi symbol up. And then I had did when I was doing them Viking gods and shit. And I show you that he had one of the runes, one of the symbols of the Viking god, the god of war. And what was that? And they had the goddamn stage and shit made just like the goddamn just like the Viking rune, the Viking symbol for the god of war. And then I showed you many of them white hate groups, they wear that symbol. That's one of they wear all them Viking symbols and shit, just like the Nazis and shit. And so Yeah, Biden too. All of them throw that symbol up, man. So I don't know. I mean, so I'm not mad at Elon. Valhalla. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I ain't mad at no goddamn Elon Musk. Yeah, we knew you was throwing it up all along, motherfucker. You went up there, you was high, you didn't snorted about you probably snorted over that, that cane and shit, and went up there and you didn't and just was being yourself, You was just being yourself and you threw that shit up. And so yeah, but that just show you what you're up against. Yeah, yeah. That show you what you're up against. And you want people to wear that shit on their sleeve. Yeah, you want people to wear that shit on their sleeve. Let him be what he's supposed. Yeah, he is crazy. He act like he off. Yeah, Elon most definitely don't. He one of them old. He might have a little insight on a little technology, but he one of them weird motherfuckers, like you said, Ray. He probably doing all type of sinister shit behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that motherfucker be sitting up. His whole mansion probably dark and shit. He probably walking around that motherfucker and one of them spooky pictures and shit where you can hear the water dripping in the damn sink and shit. Old big ass mansion and all you can hear is water dripping in the sink. Bloop, 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 all through the mansion. Bloop, bloop, and then you motherfucker, and you like, God damn, and ain't no lights on in the motherfucking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you hear some motherfucking feet walk across like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. Let's head to the nearest exit. Motherfucker get to the exit and then motherfucker then computerize and shit and lock the motherfucker up in there. Motherfuckers trying to break up out that bitch. Yeah, he on that sick shit. Yeah, he one of them devils. He one of them sick devils. Yeah, no, we offer them $1 million at a moment's notice. Shit on rails are doing this. Yeah, well, you know what? Our people got to wake up, man. Our people got to wake up, man. Our people got to wake up to these devils, man, and understand that and understand their nature. Their nature is to do what they've been doing. I mean, our teachers didn't explain this to us, but we still in a state of confusion. We in a state of confusion and we just got to, and it's going to happen and it might not happen on the same, but it's going to happen individually. It ain't, it might be some numbers here and there, but we just have to keep waking up. That's it. What's the other option? To just, and what's the other option? Ain't no other option. So we had to, we just had to keep waking up as much as, and everybody ain't gonna wake up at the same time, but we just got to keep waking up. That's what, and do what we could do. And those of us that are awake gotta, we gotta, use our voice, to spread this information by any means necessary. No matter when you think a motherfucker hear it or don't hear it, you plant a seed. You plant a seed in a motherfucker head. You can plant a seed in a motherfucker who and they sound like they far gone, and you might not even think that person would ever wake up, but you plant that seed. You don't know what's going to fertilize that seed. Motherfuckers go through shit in life. People go through shit in life and sometimes it be some traumatic shit that fertilize that seed. That seed, when motherfucker hear it, they got to hear it from a dynamic. You got to tell a motherfucker, dynamic. Sometimes you got to be dynamic. It might not just be, and then it could be somebody, and just being loud ain't necessarily being dynamic, but you plant that seed and you don't know what will fertilize that seed and make it grow. A lot of times it be traumatic shit that hits you. And you be in some traumatic shit and that seed sprout under that situation, but it's there. When you fucked up and you thinking like, man, I got to change my motherfucking life. And then that Rolodex in your mind gonna get to spinning. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you, family. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. You know, you get that Rolodex to get the rolling. And your mind will, it'll come up because your mind and your spirit, and it'll go in there and it's like a file cabinet, and it'll pull that information up. And that's in that moment, that seed a hatch, it'll grow, so you just got to keep teaching and speaking truth and righteousness and shit to the people. There, you don't know who listening. You don't know who you didn't spark that seed in. A lot of y'all just, people say the chat. No, you don't understand how even a comment in the chat could wake a motherfucker up, in real talk. And people see that and they all over the world, and you put something in there and it sparked something in them and shit like, damn, I didn't know that. I ain't never heard nothing like that. You feel me? I ain't never heard nothing like that. And people will ponder on that. And they'll take it with them and they'll ponder on that and they'll hold on to it. Even if they don't have the answer to the question yet. Or maybe the thought is so provoking that they had to think of, and then they had to put it on pause and come back and think about it and come back and think about it again because it's heavy. You feel me? But it is what it is. It's about letting them, they racist. You let them be what they is. I didn't expect Elon Musk to be anything other than what he is. You feel me? I don't expect Donald Trump to be anything other than what he is. I don't expect any of them up there to be anything other than what they are. And that gives me an advantage. It gives me an advantage. I'm not a delusional person that tries to force something on a motherfucker. I know that's not them. That's not them. I'm not a fool. I'm not going, no, that's them. They smile and they beguile and, smile and beguile and do all this shit. And I don't, but see, that's for people because you got to have people in the inside. And that's what's wrong with people. They don't know. And you have motherfuckers that just like these Chinese. They had a mole inside one of those. I don't know if it was one of those military contractors and shit that make the planes and shit and all of that. And the motherfucker had been sitting inside in one of them companies and shit. And he had been there for a while. He had been, but then I don't know how he ended up gaining, mobility where he had access, to be able to get blueprints for, I believe the F-30, 35 and all that shit, they bombers and shit. And he got that shit and took it over to China and they reverse engineered the shit. You see, they reverse engineered it. And now they got copies. It may not be exactly the same copy. It might not even be as good, but they got in there and got something. You feel me? So you and you know what he did? You know what that Chinaman did while he was in he smiled. Cheese. That's what he did. He cheese and show all the cheese. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that motherfucker was over there. And see, you got to know and not blow a motherfucker cover. See, you see each motherfucker and say, but that's the art of war. People, even the art of war tell you going to have insiders. Yeah, everybody got insiders. Yeah, if you ain't got no intelligence on the ground, you ain't gonna win. Yeah, yeah. You ain't got if you ain't got no intelligence from on the ground, how you expect to win? See, I want to talk. You see, I talk. You know, y'all motherfuckers don't want to talk, but you got to talk. You got to have somebody on the ground that's gonna be your ear, your eyes and ears, and they gonna play their role, and and they gonna report. That's how they do. That's how all of them do. Ain't no institution on the planet no different. They all the same. That's the art of war. And that motherfucker was in there, and he came up out of there with so many secrets. Man, he even had that damn stealth bomber. He had the F-30, he had the blueprints for the F-35. He had the blueprints for that stealth bomber. He got all that shit at one time. They say that was the biggest infiltration in United States history. And I say, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. But see, that's what you got to do. That's what you had to understand. So, when you see a motherfucker and they ain't that what you think, let them do what they doing. You ain't no threat to nobody. Let him do what he doing. And, as long as you can see him, he can't hurt you. So let him do what he do. You feel me? Elon Musk is the same. He ain't got no way. He can't come and sit in no meeting for us. He ain't coming nowhere near us, and we see him, and we've already been on his head. He ain't no different than Bill Gates. He ain't no different than any other the other globalists. He's a globalist. He got that same ideology, depopulate the planet. You see, go to Mars, and that's what they all do. That's one of the blueprints that he's not the first one with that blueprint. He's carrying on a legacy that they've all strived to do, that go to Mars and shit, from NASA and shit. That's all. They've always been looking for a place to go, because they know at some point in time that they're gonna pillage this planet, to the point, that they're gonna either blow it up or they're gonna pillage it and damage it until they're gonna need to go somewhere else, or it just might be something in the cosmic alignment that would cause them to have to leave this motherfucker, because it'd be unbearable for them to stay. It would be unbearable for them to stay. But they've always had that, that mission to leave and go to another planet, and so. But that's Elon Musk, and like I say, he you can see he reeks of racism. He reeks of it. It's like he come out of, and he looked like a vampire. And seriously, I'm not saying it like he looked like a vampire. He looked like he could play on what's that one, Underground, Underworld. He looked like he could play right on Underworld. He don't need to put no makeup on or nothing. That motherfucker looked like he could just, he probably his teeth and shit. He probably, them motherfuckers would come out for real if he catch your ass in a dog alley. Them motherfuckers probably grow right out his mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfuckers grow right on up out his mouth and shit. That's what he is. And so, yeah, family, we ain't mad at Elon. Throw it up, motherfucker. I want to see both of them. I want to see Donald Trump and goddamn, Elon. Put both of them motherfuckers go up there, do it at the same time, and Hulk Hogan. It doesn't, and you can tell they just booed. They just booed Hulk Hogan, and Donald Trump had him bring him out at one of the damn He say come, put it up, brother. You know how he be saying, brother. Yeah, put that Nazi sign up, brother. Yeah, you know how that was. Why Elon and Donald Trump up there putting up the Nazi symbol, Hulk Hogan to be out tearing his shirt off. Put it up, brother. Yeah. Yeah, he said he doubled down. He like, are you gonna apologize for saying nigga? Yeah, that motherfucker ain't apologized in 20 years. You know he's a pure racist. He gonna stand on his. Hey, Hulk Hogan came out there. They was booing the shit out of him. He still with the talking. Yeah. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. He ain't apologized yet. It ain't gonna apologize. I salute the motherfucker. I'm the same way. You couldn't do me. You couldn't get me to do for nothing that I didn't say. So why would I give a fuck? Yeah. But anyway, family, yeah, it ain't shit. The ADL don't give a fuck. Shit, they in there with they in bed with Elon, so they know, man, he cool, you know. But anyway, family, I appreciate y'all for being here. If you're on here right now, yeah. If you're on here right now, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't get off of here unless you hit that subscribe button and share it right now. Share it. God damn it. Share it so the people can get it and build with us. You want more people to come on there and build with us, and so we can get this information out. And you know, the more you help, you know, you will see that, you know, the information will grow. It'll be more people's out here engaging with us. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we want. This is how we grow. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit some of them links in the chat. Support the generals so we can continue to do this shit on an escalated level. I got one more for tonight. Come on back and build with me. What's that one about? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this Stargate shit that Donald Trump just unveiled. This super artificial intelligence that they about to put down, man. They about to invest $500 billion into this super intelligence, man. Yeah, Stargate. That shit is, listen, the age of the Terminator is here. Y'all better wake up, family. It's on us. You see, well, you know what? It's just like a crack in the dam, family. The dam could seem so imposing, but see, once you see that crack, that's all it takes. It could be, you can see all you see is concrete, and you look at the dam, you say, wow, this dam is so imposing. But that water that's behind that crack is it looked like a little drop, right? It just be a drop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then that crack spread and it start bloop, 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 bloop. And then it spreads some more and it be bloop, 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 bloop. And then that motherfucker just say boom and that motherfucker come open and the dam come crashing down. It's going to happen. You just wait and see. This is General Sarasun Seti saying, hey, make sure you hit some of the links. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.